Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, part of the NBC Sports Group.
Ryan Vogelsong is on a mission to prove that last year's All-Star season was no fluke. Vogelson has been on fire this month, and he looks to stay hot tonight. And he'll have the help of the hottest hitter on the planet, Melky Cabrera. The Milkman has been delivering all season long, and he's making a case to make his first All-Star team. Giants D-backs, Game 2 of the series, next. We got a nice night for baseball here at AT&T Park as we get ready for Game 2 of this 3-game series, Diamondbacks and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. A nice Memorial Day win for the Giants yesterday. Well, tonight it's Ryan Vogelsong, and the Giants overall are playing good baseball, and it's nice to have Vogelsong on the hill.
Well, it's always nice to have Vogelsong on the hill, but especially here at home. If you look what he's done at 21 starts here since he became a fixture in the Giants rotation, in those 21 starts here at AT&T, ERA of 1.96. I mean, he's going to keep you in the game. That's what he does. It's just a matter of will they get him some runs, and that, of course, will be the key tonight. All
right. I mentioned it was a fun day yesterday, but there was a memorable moment here at AT&T Park. When we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at that memorable moment, and she'll do that right after these messages.
Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. By Toyota, check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today. And by Big O Tires, tires, service, straight talk. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Yesterday, your San Francisco Giants had an exciting finish and took Game 1 of this 3-game set against division rivals, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Game 2 set to start shortly. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and it certainly was an emotional Memorial Day here at AT&T Park yesterday. Barry Zito got the win, and several wounded soldiers, aided by his Strikeouts for Troops nonprofit organization, were here to watch, including Corporal Nick Kimmel, who throughout the ceremonial first pitch, Sergio Romo was behind the plate to back him up, and Romo is behind our men and women serving on the front lines. His special connection to the armed forces is our Geico quote of the game.
My dad, my hero, he was in the Navy. He did his service time as well. I get to look at men and women just like my dad and sit there and tell them thank you as well. We've lost quite a few people. It's just so that I can play a game, just so that my kids can go to school and be happy and that type of stuff. So me personally, yeah, I think that. I thank all the people that give their service time and whatnot, and that's what Memorial Day for me. Yeah, it's a way to sit there and give them the 2 thumbs up because they all deserve it.
2 thumbs up is right. All right, the Giants hand the ball over to Ryan Vogelsong this evening, who looks to keep the Giants rolling and continue his own stellar month of May. Kruk and Kipe will be back with lineups and first pitch shortly. But first, we're going to throw it over to the fellas at Willie Mays Plaza for an update. It is Say Hey Tuesday, and we'll be back after these messages.
Hey, get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is now open every day. 55 degrees here at the ballpark. We've got winds at 11 miles per hour. Humidity at 77%. It is windy and it is a chilly night. Take a look at the lineup that Ryan Vogelsong will be facing for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll go like this. It'll be Aaron Hill in the leadoff spot. Then it's followed by Kubel and Justin Upton, who's been very good over his last 11 games. Montero will be the cleanup hitter. Then it's Young, Goldschmidt, followed by Josh Bell 7th, John McDonald 8th, and Joe Saunders 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be the big right-hander Ryan Vogelsong, 34-year-old right-hander, 6'4", 215 in his 6th year at the big league level. And this is his record, 3-2 with an outstanding ERA of 2.50, 38 strikeouts in 54 innings. And when you face Vogelsong, you're going to get a fastball that'll go low 90s. He'll two-seam and four-seam the fastball. He'll cut the ball. He'll give you a slider, curveball, changeup combination. He understands speed, and he will be very aggressive early in the count. Once he gets you 0-1, he is going to go out to the corners. Lifetime against these Diamondbacks, 2-2 with an excellent 2.54 ERA. That's kind of the theme song. He didn't get a lot of runs scored for him, but he doesn't have to have a lot of runs to win. Defensively, behind Vogelsong, starting from left to right, in the outfield will be Cabrera, Pagan, and Blanco. Best arm with Cabrera. Crawford and Arias on the left side of the infield. Terrio and Pill on the right side. And Buster Posey will be in the squad, putting down the sides. And the Milkmen are here.
Oh, man, they have arrived. And we love those guys.
We love the Milkmen. Their job, get him to Kansas City for the All-Star game this year.
I thought the Milkmen only delivered milk on Friday nights, but I guess I was wrong. That group is going to get a little bit bigger every trip to the yard.
You know what? This whole place might be wearing those outfits come August.
You might be able to get those at the dugout store here pretty soon. So Aaron Hill's ready to step in. We've got baseball here tonight. Hill hitting at .263 with 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. And the first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it is a called strike.
Last 4 starts, 3-0, 1.63 ER. He has been on fire.
And this is fouled over by the Giants on deck circle, and it's 0-2. Hill yesterday went 0 for 4.
Get back as far as you can in that batter's box. See how deep they are hugging that back line of the box. That line will be gone in about 2 more hitters.
And Hill takes a pitch in the dirt. Hill lifetime 1 for 3 against Vogelsong.
They appealed that. Brian O'Nora, the first base umpire, said no thank you, not a swing.
So it's 1-2 now to Aaron Hill. And a breaking ball low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, the family's all here. They got their colors on. They got their game faces on. Oh, yeah.
Ready to go. Ready to roll. On deck is Jason Kubel and then Justin Upton. Vogelsong taking a long time. Now he's ready. And Hill strikes out swinging, and that's how this game gets started.
Let's take a look at the pitch groups that Brian Vogelsong will be using tonight. There's the 4-seam fastball with the thumb underneath the middle finger. And then he will move that thumb over just a little bit underneath the forefinger. And that's your 2-seam fastball. You don't do anything special, you just throw it. Nice light grip. There's your curveball with the pressure point on the middle finger, right behind the seam. And then there's the cutter with a slight angle of the hand. You can see the hand is a little bit angled. You get those balls all out on the fingertips. You can see the space between the ball and the hand. That's your circle changeup. I see a lot of fastballs 53% of the time. And then everything else is equal opportunity employment. Curveball, cutter, changeup. He'll throw whatever's working. Sets it all up with a changeup, or with a fastball rather.
Kubel takes a called strike. We're watching the young umpire, Corey Blazier. Looks like he's got a favorable strike zone for the pitcher.
Well, he's can normally be a tight zone, but he's a low zone, and he's a good steady umpire. If you're a dart thrower like Vogelsong, you can take advantage of Corey Blazier. I mean, what he gives you in the first inning, you will get for 9 innings. And consistency is the key.
So the 0-2 pitch, and Kubel strikes out.
All right, Vogelsong talked to Corey Blazier. Said, "Can I blow my hand?" He says, "You got it." On a cool night like tonight, they'll always let you do that. I mean, anymore, you could go right to your hand. You could lick your fingers anymore. It used to be a ball. But now, if you go to your mouth and then you make the impression that you're wiping it off, they're not going to call a ball on you. A little bit of a rule change a couple years ago.
Here's Upton. Upton 1 for 4 last night, and this could be playable. Pill over by the Diamondbacks dugout. It's out of play. Not friendly territory if you're a first baseman. Nor should it be, for that matter. 0-1.
Yeah, you can't expect a whole lot of help over there.
Diamondbacks are 22-27. They're 10.5 back of the Dodgers. They find themselves in 3rd place. Outside, listen to these 500 numbers: 12-12 on the road, 10-10 against the West, and 5-5 over the last 10 games.
Sort of staying right there at the 500 level, just kind of floating. I mean, ideally, you want to hang around the 500 level and get hot. But the problem with the 500 level is you can go cold. And before you know it, you look up, you're a week under 500, and now all of a sudden there's panic in the clubhouse.
2-2 on the swing and a miss. Ryan Braun has just hit a 2-run home run for the Brewers in the first inning against the Dodgers. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got him, and Vogelsong strikes out the side. Giants are coming up. For the Giants, and here's Bruce Bochy's lineup. It'll be Blanco, Terrio, and then Melky Cabrera. See his average in May. That's the highest in the major leagues. Wow. Posey the cleanup hitter, then Pagan Pill. Arias 7th, Brandon Crawford 8th, Ryan Vogelsong 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Arizona Diamondbacks will be the left-handed veteran Joe Saunders in his 6th year at the big league level. Saunders 30 years old, 6'3", 210-pounder. And when you hit off of Saunders, he's going to give you a fastball. Depending on the grip, it'll go 88, 92-ish. Slider, curveball, changeup. And he will throw anything at any time. And when he's right, you're going to see a lot of ground balls. He's one of the few lefties that has a nice natural sink. When he can establish a consistent knee-high command, then he will get a lot of ground balls. Definitely a pitcher that will pitch to contact.
See, the Panda Hat's still very popular, even though Sandoval on the DL. But the report today, he took batting practice, and at least swinging left-handed, he was sensational. It just really kind of reiterates what we thought about him. Out of bed, he can hit.
He can hit, and he wants to play now, but they're still a week, 2 weeks away. But it's getting closer.
Here's Gregor Blanco. A nice game for Blanco yesterday. 2 for 4, scored a run, knocked one in. And he looks at a strike at the knees. So we saw a nice strike zone for Vogelsong. Saunders will see one here as well. This is pulled foul, and it's 0-2. Terrio to follow, and then Melky Cabrera down low. Giants have won 2 straight. They're 13-10 at home, and they're going to be at home for a while. Like Arizona, they're 9-9 against the West, as this is fouled out of play. And they're 6-4 over their last 10 games.
He's got the L on his forehead.
Well, you know what? I think he's taken this was a line drive hit at him, so I'm cutting him some slack.
Well, he made his date laugh. All right, let's take a look.
This is not an easy play.
All right, a line shot right to him.
And he's trying to get out of the way, for crying out loud.
Almost pinched his finger. And then the L on my forehead. I'm a loser.
You know
No, I don't think you're a foul.
John McDonald at short makes the play. 1 out.
Let's check out the Diamondbacks defense playing behind Joe Saunders tonight, starting the Diamondbacks outfield from left to right. Kubel, Young, and Upton, the best arm in right field. But Kubel with 6 assists, and that leads the major leagues. McDonald and Bell on the left side of the infield. Hill and Goldschmidt, that's the right side. Miguel Montero will be in the squad, putting down the signs.
Terrio's in the lineup for a lot of reasons. One of them, he's 6 for 9 lifetime against Saunders.
That'll get you some playing time.
At the knees, and it's 0-1. Overall, hitting at 191 with a couple of RBIs. Came off the disabled list while the team was in Miami. Played a couple of games. With Melky Cabrera on deck. There's the milkman. I'll tell you what, his group is easy to spot in the bleachers. This is popped up, and it should reach the seats, and it does. Look at that. You think they're hard to spot?
No, they are not. They are the milkmen.
Oh, my goodness. Look at they've already met a group of girls.
Oh yeah, there's no popular group in this whole ballpark than the milkmen.
If there's ever a testimony to wear that white suit, there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
4 gamer babes from Half Moon Bay.
And the walk to Terrio.
Well, Melky's coming up, and you can see as to why he's got to follow him. Cabrera, Pagan, they have been fantastic. Double digits in doubles, big numbers in the triples category. I mean, that's amongst the league leaders.
The only 2 guys in the major leagues with numbers like that. Here's Cabrera, who's 3 for 13 lifetime against Saunders. Terrio takes the walk. He's aboard with 1 out. Way outside to Cabrera. 1 ball and no strikes. Cabrera last night went 1 for 3. It was really one of the few games where Melky Cabrera didn't have anything to do with any of the Giants scoring. Usually he's right in the thick of it. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I mean, it's great when a guy gets hot, but it's also great when he takes a night where he doesn't have a 3 or 4 hit game. The team goes ahead and puts up a win up there without an offensive contribution. Really put together a streak.
Drives this one to right. Upton moving back. Still back. He reaches up and he makes the catch. And Cabrera put a charge in that one. And here's Buster Posey.
And the reaction, well, he got them up out of their chairs.
Posey hitting .295, 6 home runs, 25 RBIs. He has faced Saunders just twice. He's 1 for 2. The one hit a home run. Terrio does not have a steal. It is not likely that he will be going. You mentioned Blazer. It's Honora at first, Hallion at second, Fairchild at third. Down the right field line, foul. Such a nice stroke the other way.
It really is. It's a stroke that will age well. Let's take a look at our Expos, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Watch the knob lead short to the ball, and as that hand set, you can see how long the bat head is, and that's what gives him the ability to go with power to both sides of the field. Short to, long through, and that's his philosophy in his swing.
Two balls and a strike. Posey out to center field for Young, and that'll end the inning. A walk, a runner left, 0-0.
is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
It's a 0-0 ball game. There's our man. Just bought a couple of kettle corns from him.
Crazy legs.
I'm trying to figure out the guy's lid, though. It's kind of killing me.
Yeah. It's his first game. Go Giants. He's got the fever. Great night for baseball.
Here's Montero. Montero bounces the first pitch foul. We got a play.
I have a ball dude down there. Don Stallhut. Oh, yeah.
He almost went to the Gamer Babes, but then backtracked.
Well, that kind of let me down there a little bit.
0-1 to Montero. Up the middle. Crawford. Crawford. Got him. Montero was starting to turn like he was going to round first base.
He cannot believe he did not get a hit out of that. You know you don't have a lot of speed with Montero. Goes right over the bag. 360s and a high strike to Brett Pill. Watch the footwork and how quickly he sets up. Good exchange. 360. That's a fun play. If you're Ryan Vogelsong, you want to call timeout and go out and hug him.
Here's Chris Young. Young hitting .296.
One more time, you want to see some defensive brilliance. Here it is, and really everything about the play is great. I mean, to get to it was a good play in itself, but to be able to 360 and get off a throw, nicely done.
Vogelsong to Young. The 1-0 pitch is a check swing foul, 0-2. Young 2 for 4 last night. With Goldschmidt to follow. And the 1-1 offering is low. Young went on the DL for about a month, April 18th to May 17th. Right shoulder contusion. Had 15 at bats and 4 rehab games. So obviously the Diamondbacks are thrilled to have Young back. There's a strike. When the Giants opened up the season and lost 3 straight in Arizona, Chris Young had a lot to do with that.
Well, I think he's gotten better every year at the plate. I mean, he used to be a real free swinger, really prone to strikeouts, but he has really made an effort to take swing out, become a better hitter in that regard, especially with 2 strikes. And he is dangerous. His power's middle away. He likes the ball up. That's where he can take you out of the ballpark. You really remind yourself to keep the ball down when you're facing this guy.
Here's the payoff to Young, and Young dribbles it foul. You'll see another pitch. Goldschmidt on deck. 0-0. Only 1 base runner so far in this game, and that was a walk to Terrio.
See, the strikeouts have always been high, but he's starting to shape down a little bit.
And the walk. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy.
All right, Dwayne. Well, Ryan Vogelsong making his final start in the month of May. And the month of May for Vogelsong, it is our forward right choice this evening. Take a look at these numbers. We compared his April to his May. 3-1 in the month of May with a 1.56 ERA. He's been absolutely stellar. I spoke with the skipper, Bruce Bochy, earlier today about his success, and Bruce was real honest. He said Ryan has not had the easiest career, so he has a lot of experience to draw upon. He's also a great competitor. And, Mike, you might be able to expand on this. Bruce talking about how he commands the ball.
Here's Goldschmidt, and he takes one in the dirt to the backstop.
Except that pitch right there.
Yeah. Really bad timing on that.
but he does. And when you command the ball, it means that you understand the movement that you can put on a baseball and how you apply that to swing times. This is just a flat-out wild pitch. Not the proper hand positioning for Buster Posey. He went after it like a shortstop, not a catcher. So a free 90 feet for Arizona. But I think that's the one thing. Anything you could do, any movement that you can put on a baseball is good if you throw it to the proper area, to the proper swing time.
1-0 to Goldschmidt. 2-0 to Goldschmidt.
And that's what Vogelsong understands so well. He understands movement. And he has a consistent motion that's very compact that allows him to repeat the arm stroke. And he can rely and he can count on that type of movement. And then he simply applies it to swing time. And then he's one of those guys that really does have a game plan when he goes out there based on his knowledge of a hitter's swing time and what's working that night.
Two 2-0 to Goldschmidt. 0 for 5 lifetime against Vogelsong. And it's 3-0.
Well, with the wild pitch, it kind of opened up a base. And for a guy like Goldschmidt, who's dangerous, it may be that this is a base that Vogelsong will take. Saw the statistics. His walk total is high. It's the type of pitcher that does not give in to hitters.
On the ground into the hole, and Crawford is there. Crawford will make the throw, and Pill digs it out. 2 down. And that'll bring to the plate Josh Bell.
Think about Crawford. I mean, he will miss low. We've seen it a lot this year where he's one-hopped his first baseman. For the most part, his first baseman have picked him up, whether it be Belt or Pill or Posey or Huff. The whole saying is if you're going to miss low. And he could definitely improve in that regard. And his throwing accuracy needs a little work.
Here's Josh Bell, just recently called up from Reno, and he shoots it into center field, and that's going to be a base hit, and it's going to put the Diamondbacks on the board. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's where the wild pitch hurt you. So the 90-foot gift is capitalized upon with Josh Bell. It's a run off the end of the bat, but the old saying, hit it where they ain't. Saw Crawford going after this thing. All he was trying to do was knock it down and stop it from going to the outfield. Had he been able to do that, he would have prevented a run.
So here's John McDonald hitting at .328, 3 home runs, 9 driven in. Had a home run in the game yesterday. Here he takes low and away. McDonald has never faced Vogelsong before. He's always been widely known as a good glove, no hit. That has not been the case if you look at his numbers. And takes that up and in. This was the home run yesterday as a pinch hitter.
8th inning, leading things off in a 4-1 ball game. All of a sudden, whoop, 4-2 ball game.
It's 2-0 to McDonald. 2-1 to McDonald. McDonald, a long look at Matt Williams.
Hey, Gabby Hayes is here.
Gabby Hayes. Good pitch, 2-2.
Say, how can a guy take a pitch like that? Very easy. Looking for something else. If you're up there looking for a breaking ball and you get a fastball right down the throat, you're not going to swing.
2-2. McDonald steps out. And the pitch, swinging a flare out to Blanco in right, and that'll end the inning. So the Diamondbacks are on the board. Angel Pagan is going to lead things off.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Cash Creek's Summer of Luck. $500 cash every hour from 2 p.m. till midnight. Visit cashcreek.com for details.
It is a 1-0 game. You know, by the way, Arizona leads 1-0. This group here, kind of into it. Good seats, though. They pay attention there.
That kid's future's so bright, he's got to wear shades. That's how the song goes.
Here's Pagan. Pagan looked like he was going to bluff a bunt just to take all the way, and he takes a strike. Pagan overall at 309, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs. He fouls this one back. You see his splits from April and May, and it's been a terrific May. He got off to such a slow start. He had a horrible spring. Carried kind of for the first week or so into the season, but then he figured it out. Well, this one back.
And then the Giants got to New York.
Yeah.
And when they went back to the place he played last year, he opened up, and he has been hot ever since. Had a 20-game hit streak, took a day off, then he put an 11-game hit streak together. I mean, 31 out of 32 games he had base hits. And really, if it wasn't for a 24-hour virus he had in Milwaukee, he probably would have kept it up, because he missed a game, came back, and that's when his 11-game hitting streak stopped.
Strike 3 call. Pagan had a pretty good idea that was going to be the case. Wednesday, June 13th, Giants and Astros 7:15 start. It's golf night presented by TaylorMade. Your special event package includes a ticket to the game against the Astros and a limited edition Giants TaylorMade driver head cover. 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/special events. Pill takes a strike. Pill hitting .209 with 3 home runs, 19 RBIs as he fouls this one back. Hit a home run off of Saunders in Arizona.
Now we asked him, how much of that ball did you get? He said, not a whole lot.
Bounces this one foul.
It's kind of scary to think you can hit a ball in the ballpark and not get it, not hit the ball 100%. That was the case in that at bat with Saunders. Here, it may not have even got to the warning track. There, not a triple.
See the home run in Cincinnati? The guy lost his bat. I think his name is it Todd Frazier? Lost his bat. Gone. Bat went flying, ball went out of the park.
Did it like break the bat in half?
No,
just slipped out of his hands. I've never seen that.
Gone.
Never seen that.
That was the game where the Latos gave up 5 home runs and 1. Pill fights this one off. We saw Bonds break his bat in Miami that one year and hit one over the wall in right field.
That was his 400th home run. I mean, it was an historic home run. But it was historic to us because we'd never seen a broken bat home run go out.
Hit into center field, but it's at Young. Time for Subway Eat Fresh Ass Crooked Kite. Brandon from Livermore, can you recall the best Major League game you ever played? You know, and I forgot about all those.
Well, you had one game where you had 2 bases loaded triples. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was good. Here's Arias. 263, a home run, 9 RBIs. It's rare that you get your full allotment of RBIs for 1 month and 1 day.
Well, best game I ever played in was the '87 playoff game with the Cardinals. That made my career.
Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh yeah, got a brand new one. That's a happy dad.
2-1 to Arias. 2 for 5 lifetime against Joe Saunders.
Bob, you did good there. Nice going.
3-1. On the ground, Goldschmidt will underhand Saunders covering, and a nice play to end the inning. 3rd inning coming up, 1-0 D-backs.
By Provident Credit Union. Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking is better than free. They pay you.
1-0 D-backs as we head to inning number 3. As Ryan Vogelsong will face Joe Saunders. Hitting wise this year, Joe Saunders is 1 hit better than Vogelsong. Saunders is 1 for 15.
Career-wise, though, he's done real well.
Vogelsong is 0 for 15.
I can't figure Vogelsong's batting average out. And not only that, but he's got a ton of strikeouts. And he's a pretty good hitter. I mean, coming into this season, he was a 190 lifetime hitter. That's outstanding.
2 balls and a strike. And he flops that one in there. It's 2-2.
Gamer Babe trainer. And there's a Gamer Babe in training. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see she's got potential.
Slowly hit. Crawford charges and throws. 1 out.
Well, Irish Heritage Night, Brian Wilson's favorite night of the year, is Tuesday, June 12th. The Giants take on the Astros at 7:15. Your special event package will include a ticket to the game, one of the Irish Heritage sections, access to the pregame Irish party, and a collector editions bobblehead of Northern Irish golfer Rory McIlroy. And come out early to see the defending U.S. Open champion Rory McIlroy throw out the ceremonial first pitch. And partial proceeds will benefit local Irish charities. Go to sfgiants.com/special events and check it out.
Here's Hill. Hill struck out to open up the ball game. Big breaking ball, and it flops in there for a strike. Right there at the knees, 1-2.
There's a lot of guessing going on right now. I mean, you've got some experienced hitters on this Diamondbacks team, and they will guess until you get to 2 strikes, and even then sometimes they'll guess 1 pitch.
Hit out to center field for Pagan. 2 outs. And here's Jason Kubel.
I was talking about a cut fastball. This is really a good example of what it does. You know, it doesn't have a high velocity, but watch the movement. It's just subtle. It's about a 3 or 4 inch slide that moves away from the hitter. And it just gets off the sweet spot up the bat. And it takes the sting out of the at bat. And that becomes a lazy fly ball. If you see that pitch from the side, you go, gee, what's he throwing up there? It's not doing a whole lot. But in the batter's box, that little subtle movement is enough to get you out.
Stroked high into right center field. And Pagan now on the track will put it away to end the inning.
He killed that.
He hit that ball a long way. Leading off will be Time now for McDonald's True Stories. On this date, 2008 in Arizona, Randy Wynn hits 2 home runs. The switch hitter hits 1 from each side of the plate for the first time in his career. When second home run of the game came in the top of the 9th, gives the Giants the lead for good. Remember who was there that night? Steve Nash.
Steve Nash, former teammate of Randy Wynn when they were at Santa Clara.
Remember, he was applauding, and I think he was applauding, and people behind him were booing him for applauding a Giant. Here's Crawford hitting .229, a home run, 15 RBIs.
I miss Randy Wynn. He's a good Giant.
Oh, he was awesome. I have seen his mom and dad. One ball and 1 strike. Crawford bounces it foul, almost hit his front foot. It's 1-2. Vogelsong is on deck, and then Gregor Blanco. How hard did Kubel hit that ball?
Well, there's not a lot of carry in this field tonight, but he hit that long fly ball to center right on the screws.
And Crawford strikes out swinging. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne, we have a Pablo Sandoval update. He's coming along nicely. In fact, today he took live BP in the cage with his teammates swinging from the left side. He hit about 30 balls, switched up to take some grounders. We talked to Bruce Bochy about his progress today. He said he's coming along splendidly. In fact, he hasn't missed a beat on his timing and his swing. He's still taking dry swings from the right side. No timetable yet on when that will change. But Bruce Bochy did say, and I think you guys mentioned this, they're trying not to get over anxious because they need to let that hand heal with due time. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Amy. And by the way, nice jacket. Come on, you are looking good. Yeah.
She's looking warm.
I bet it is a little chilly out there.
It's 80 degrees. What are you talking about?
80 and sunny. 0-1 pitch to Vogelsong is a strike at the knees, 0-2.
Vogelsong 15 at bats this year. He has struck out 13 times.
You tried the broadcaster's reverse jinx and it didn't work.
It layered again 14 times. My bad.
Here's Blanco.
She's got her colors on. You can always tell a gamer, babe. Always.
See the on-base percentage hitting leadoff in the National League. Only Rafael Furcal better.
Saw Gerardo Parra's numbers. Parra, kind of the 4th outfielder with his Diamondbacks team, cannot find the field right now. Jason Kubel out in left field is red hot. It's a rough pill. You got a 381 on base percentage, you can't play.
Well, maybe Kevin Towers is receiving some phone calls. Two and one to Blanco, who bounced out to short. So Blanco trying to reach for Terrio. It's 3-1. I think Mike mentioned earlier, Saunders has never beaten the Giants. He's 0-4 lifetime. Blanco on the 3-1 pitch swings and misses, 3-2. Big chopper. Goldschmidt on the backhand, side retired. Big calls are coming up. Upton, Montero, and Young.
By AT&T. Find out what's possible with products and services from AT&T. Rethink possible.
Here at AT&T Park, it's a 1-0 lead for the Diamondbacks. It'll be Upton, Montero, and Young. So here's the very strong Justin Upton. And he looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Upton struck out looking in the first inning. Vogelsong struck out the side in the first.
22 times he's been rung up looking on a strike 3.
Vogelsong comes back with the same pitch, but this time he misses. It's a ball and a strike. Perfect pitch, 1-2.
He just wearing that outside corner out.
Montero on deck, 1-0 Arizona here in the 4th inning.
Vogelsong wants to go inside. It's set up.
He goes away and it's hammered the other way. And this is going to bounce off of the second archway, and Blanco with a nice recovery, but his throw is offline, and it's a double for Upton.
Well, that's the kind of pitch that really upsets a pitcher. I mean, the whole inside corner was set up. Buster Posey called the fastball away, slider away, he shook it off. He wanted the inside pitch, and watch where this goes, right on the outside corner. And up and out over the plate is right where Upton likes the ball. He's a good mistake hitter, and that was a mistake.
Montero bounced through the legs of Vogelsong, and then Crawford made a nice play behind the bag to throw him out. This is foul back as that pitch was in on his hands. It's 0-1. There's the authentic fan sunglasses from Comcast Sportsnet.
She's an authentic fan.
We're out at Willie Mays Plaza. Today is Say Hey Tuesday. Oh, 1 pitch. Anytime you see Jim Cosmore and Greg Papa on the field before the game at the same time, something's up, and it's Say Hey Tuesday. Is Montero gets hit by a pitch. That may not be a bad thing.
I don't think that's the kind of hit Matthews going to leave a bruise. It may have just clipped his uniform. So watch the ruffle of the feathers here as the ball comes right across the letters and it just hits the material on the uniform. But you're right, it may be all right because it sets the force up. Vogelsong going to pitch for the ground ball right now.
Upton double. Montero hit by a pitch. Young drew a walk in the second. The way defense is set up pretty much straight away in the outfield. Crawford and Terrio at double play depth. Now it's 2-0, so Vogelsong can't mess around anymore.
Well, a couple of teasers out of the strike zone, just kind of pitching to the scout report. The scout report on Young is that he will chase out of the zone. But he is spitting on those first 2 curveballs, and now he's got count leverage.
Popped him up. Behind second base, it's Pagan. 1 out.
Set music to an infielder's ears when you're going back and you know it's going to be a tough pop up, and all of a sudden you hear your outfielder call you off.
Especially in San Francisco.
I thought you did well in the pop up dance.
just take care of your right fielders, center fielders. Jack Clark, Chili Davis, they're pretty good at coming in.
Well, those are guys you didn't want to have a collision with.
By the time I got to San Francisco, my collision days were over with, unless it was Mike Marshall.
Cost you a collarbone.
Goldschmidt bounced out to Crawford in the second inning. Here he fouls it out of play, and it's 0-1.
You can see the uppercut that Goldschmidt has. Lots of power, and he has really torched the Giants for most of his power, career numbers wise, with the home run.
Hits it on the ground. Crawford knocks it down. He keeps it on the infield, and the bases will be loaded.
Well, time now for our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. Question tonight: can you name the two players in their Giants career to hit 20 or more home runs versus the Diamondbacks? Let's think about that.
So here's Josh Bell, who singled, and that knocked in a run, a 2-out base hit in the second. And this pop-up is out of play. Josh Bell was acquired by the Diamondbacks from the Orioles on April 21st. Went to Reno. Hit .381. 4 homers, 30 RBIs. That got the attention of the D-backs, and now he's here. Fouls it back. I'll say this. He's a lot like these Diamondback hitters, where he does not get cheated.
He lets it fly, and it's a little unnerving if you're Ryan Vogelsong and you're pitching against a guy you don't really know, and you got the bases loaded where you've got no place to put him. So you really have to rely on a scout report. You either get from your advanced scout or from a teammate. And it's not the same as when you give yourself your own. And the only way you get that is when you pitch to a guy a number of times, and he hasn't done that.
And he's going to get him on a pop-up. Big out, 2 down.
Yes, indeed. As good as a strikeout.
Well, you're not out of the woods yet, but now you've got 2 outs, and John McDonald's going to hit. McDonald hit a fly ball to right field to end the second inning. In tight, 1 ball and no strikes. Another sellout crowd tonight.
A lot of buzz too. I mean, Tuesdays when the Comcast Sports Network sets up shop outside seems to energize everybody. Good 1-0 pitch. He did not miss by much there. That's right where he wanted to throw it. So now all of a sudden that changes everything. Set up in the inside corner, 2-seam fastball. Just a bit inside. So I think the Say Hey Tuesdays are a hit.
I believe they are. 2-0 to McDonald. And he gets the call, 2-1.
Corner pitching has not been a problem for him. Well, you can have that type of command you can get a lot of mileage out of a fastball. Donald with good lifetime numbers with the bases jammed.
And he bounces this one off his foot.
I mean, really great pitch in that 3-pitch sequence. You've got a 2-seam fastball inside, 4-seam fastball outside, 2-seam fastball inside. I mean, he's throwing a fastball, but the grip sets up different movement, and by the fact that he's locating so well in the corners, and he's really taken the at-bat out of the hands of McDonald so far here. And he's done it all with the fastball. But Buster wants to talk about it.
Of all the guys on this staff, Vogelsong is the one guy that Buster Posey hasn't caught a whole lot. Two and two. And now they've gone the distance.
So inside, outside, inside, outside. Now he's got to come into the strike zone. That 2-2 pitch was a chance to go out of the zone and hope that he would chase. He did not. Now you got to come to him.
Three and two. Hit on the ground. Arias. Side retired. Vogelsong wiggles his way out of it. Giants looking for their first hit.
Authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, we're going to ask and answer our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. Can you name the two players in their Giants careers that hit 20 or more home runs versus the Diamondbacks? Our survey said, well, Barry Bonds and Rich Aurilia did it. That was a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah, Rich Aurilia always played well against Arizona, especially in Arizona. It'll be Terrio, Cabrera, Posey. The only base runner for the Giants in this game was a walk that Terrio received in the first inning. Here he shoots one down the right field line into the corner and foul.
We have a winner.
Well, you can get a good pizza in the club level.
I didn't know they had that. See, you learn something new every day.
Well, they got the special ones in the way back.
I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that.
I guess just pepper and
Low and away to Terrio. Sitton's trying to hit that outside corner. It's 2-1. Three and one. Saunders now has thrown 54 pitches.
That's a lot. Not having given up a hit.
At the knees, 3-2.
Ideally, at the end of 4 innings, you should want to be right around 60 or less. He's at the start of the inning, and he's got 55, so he's above the norm a bit.
Look out down the right field line.
But the point being, he hasn't given up a hit. He's had to throw a lot of pitches.
See, Milwaukee's still leading the Dodgers. Here's the payoff. Terrio pulls it foul. The Stallhuts are 2 for 2. Another 3-2 pitch to Ryan Terrio here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And it's out of play. Terrio might do this for a while. He's going to dig deep into that ball bag.
Well, it's good. It's getting pitches out of Saunders, and that's what you want. Especially a guy who's not giving up a hit.
This will be the 9th pitch coming up. Out of play again. Hit to left field. Kubel back. 1 out.
Just a little bit out towards the end. And the Milkman on their feet as their hero gets in the batter's box.
Hit a ball very well to right field. That was tracked down by Upton. And a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, into left field, a base hit. First hit for the Giants. No surprise, it comes off the bat of that guy.
Well, how do you light your fans up? The guy with the sign's got a jam going. Now let's see the reaction from the Milkman. Psyched.
Buster Posey hit a ball well to center field that was caught. And he takes down low. He's now 1 shy of Willie Mays for most hits in May. Up the middle and a base hit. And Cabrera will put on the brakes.
Well, the Giants swinging the bats with a lot of confidence, and you really notice their offense picks up. They come up that second and third time. They have it at bat to get a game plan, and then they come into the game the second, third at bat and apply it. There's Buster Posey going right back up the middle. Beautiful hack. I mean, the balance right between the legs. It's an educated swing right there.
Angel Pagan struck out looking in the second. Saunders didn't have any hits coming in. Now back-to-back hits. Cabrera and Posey. So Saunders now takes a peek at Cabrera, and Pagan takes down low. Saunders deals to Pagan, and it's low again. 2 balls and no strikes. Montero's going to go out.
It's rare when guy starts having some problems. Obviously, you see all 4 pitches kind of go weird. An issue early in the game. Montero was going to talk about it.
2-0 to Pagan. On the ground towards the hole. McDonald, they get one there, and that's it. Nice play.
Now, when we watch John McDonald, it's not new when he does something impressive with the glove. What's impressive about this play is watch how quickly he gets to his feet to get that force. I mean, he's thinking double play. Aaron Hill, second baseman, knows that with Pagan, you're not going to get a play at first, so he immediately looks to third. That was a nice play by McDonald.
Here's Pill. Pill hit a fly ball to center field in the second. Not close. Montero kept it close, and the milkman got everybody's attention.
He was anticipating it, and he had a break of a couple strips down the line. Then all of a sudden he realized that it's not going to happen. Now you got to get back. He's crashing hard and realized, no, not there.
That was a real nice play by Montero.
I mean, he is an outstanding blocker. As always, when you always see a catcher's best blocking comes when there's a runner at third. That certainly holds true with Montero.
3-0 to Pill. Saunders does not want to throw Pill a fastball in the strike zone. More conversation.
Greg Bloss is going to come out and break up the rock pile. See the amount of pitches here for Saunders. I mean, that's a lot. Really is the philosophy of a lot of organizations. Get a lot of pitches out of your starter. Saunders has been so tough on the road. One of the best in the game.
The walk to Hill. Arias had a pretty good at bat against Saunders in the second inning. He hit a sharp ground ball to the right side. So here's Joaquin Arias with the bases loaded. And Saunders, who's literally just shut this inning down time-wise, and Montero's going to talk again.
Well, it's all by design. I think a lot of guys with good changeups do it on purpose. We saw Oral Hershiser, the first guy that really would do it consistently. And he wanted you to swing at something out of the strike zone. And with Oral, it was always a sinker. And it worked. Saunders, who also has a sinking fastball, changeup, and those are pitches that he wants you to chase out of the zone low.
Slowly hit, and it's going to kick foul. Boy, it had possibilities for a little while.
He's got that bat trained, doesn't he?
Hey, boy, if you can do that.
That's a good bat right there.
It's 0-1 to Joaquin Arias. Vogelsong pitched out of a bases-loaded jam in the top of this inning. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's not happy with that swing. That's a ball he wanted to go to right field with. He tried to hook it, and that's what Sanders wants you to do. He wants you to roll over. He wants to throw that ball, that little sinker, that changeup on the outside corner to a right-handed hitter, that movement that runs away from him. He wants you to try and pull that ball. Yeah, nice ground ball to shortstop. Got to stay inside it and hit it to right. That's the goal.
Got him on a high fastball. Both pitchers pitch out of a bases loaded jam. It's 1-0 Arizona.
$760 Solar for a free analysis or visit thesolarco.com.
It's a 1-0 lead for the Diamondbacks. Saunders fouls this one back. Saunders bounced out to Crawford in the third inning. And he bounces this one, and it's going to be Theriot, and Theriot throws him out. Nice play, Ryan Theriot, although for a second it looked like Brett Pill might have had it, but he gave up his spot for Theriot.
Went to his left a long way, slides into a back foot plant, squares up to his target. Saunders was getting on it too. I mean, he has some pretty good speed down that line, so Theriot didn't have all the time in the world. Nice play.
There's Aaron Hill, who's 0 for 2.
Pitcher leads off an inning. You want to take advantage of that gift to get that out.
Crawford can't get it as it's just out of his reach on the dive. Hill with a base hit. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy.
All right, Dwayne, we have a new Amy G's Giants exclusive up and ready for fans at csnbayarea.com, and it's brought to you by GoPro cameras. I sat down with the legendary Will the Thrill, Will Clark, today. We talked about what it's like for him to work with the younger Giants, and he talked about a very special cause to him, Autism Awareness Night, which takes place tomorrow evening. csnbayarea.com. Check it out, guys.
Well, maybe I will, Amy. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Here's Jason Kubel.
A lot of Will Clark fans. Of course, could be a lot of Jack Clark fans too. Same name, same number. Oh yeah. Gone but not forgotten.
Swing and a foul into the glove of Buster Posey. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Kubel's got a good swing going. And a lot of loud contact coming off his bat the last week. Two-seam fastball just missed. And that's basically how he's pitched tonight. He's used a lot of fastballs. He's used both grips. He's throwing a cutter off of it. He's used that curveball early in the count to steal strikes. Hasn't used a lot of changeups yet.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, there was the changeup, and that was not as good as you could throw it. Throw it again. Same identical arm action to the fastball. And look at how far out front Kubel was. And that is the beauty of a changeup.
Got him.
Why not come back and throw another one?
I think he may have found out something.
It's a pitch that he probably wasn't that comfortable with early in the game. Well, he's pretty comfortable with it now because those two are pearls. Second time tonight he's struck out Kubel.
Here's Upton.
Aaron Hill will steal. You've got to pay attention to him at first base.
Right, he does have 5. Upton struck out in the first and then doubled to lead off the 4th. Big breaking ball and a beauty.
So effective at taking away count leverage in a fastball count. 1-0, 2-0.
Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Bunch of the gaps, give him the lines, both sides of the field. Pretty standard how baseball has evolved. Seen more and more teams take away the gaps and give lines.
Popped high down the right field line. And that'll be a souvenir. It's 2-2.
You talk why the teams have started to defend the field differently in this generation of player. And a lot of it has to do with how hitters are trained. They're trained to use the middle of the field. They work on it constantly. And you can see, I mean, there's big areas on both sides of the field. And they don't ever really concern themselves to overplay and guard a line. It's a pretty generalized statement, but it holds true in just about every ballpark.
Got him. And up the middle. Crawford to lead things off.
Now, this is our second game, but we plan to be sticking around all summer, and we want to get Milky to the All-Star game. That's our one goal.
Okay, so that's the goal. Get Milky to the All-Star game, and you got to just talk about how this came to fruition. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, we're all great Giants fans, and we're diehards, and we just thought, how can we bring more excitement to this great ballpark and support a great left fielder that we have.
Great idea. Can you believe how popular you guys are? How popular are they? All right, we'll go back to you.
And McConnell makes a stumbling catch on Crawford's pop-up. One out here in the fifth inning. And that'll bring up Vogelsong.
Yep, they're voting for Milky. And Giants fans have everything to do with his chances of being a starting outfielder in the All-Star game for the National League. You just have to vote him in.
Here's Vogelsong, overdue, and he takes wide, 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's in the slump.
Oh. I mean, even Amy's kind of attracted to the Milkmen. I'm telling you.
It's amazing.
She does stand out with that beautiful orange jacket with that group.
Yeah, that's a good crew right there.
Oh, Merry Christmas from Amy G and the Milkmen. Nice swing by Vogelsong. However, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Who's that guy?
Killing the drill here.
Unbelievable. 3-2. Got him. Pretty tough for a pitcher to argue, isn't it?
No, you get a pitch like that, you get called strike three, you do not argue. You simply say, I'd like that one too. Thank you very much. And this is a low strike. And that has been sort of signature of Corey Blazer. Now, he will call low strikes, but he is a consistent strike zone. And you don't see many guys moaning and groaning about his balls and strike call. But that was low.
Here's Blanco. Blanco's bounced out twice. A bit wide to Blanco. Giants with an opportunity in the fourth. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs. They had runners at first and second with 1 out, and they ended up leaving them loaded. Big chopper. Hill will give ground, and that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th, and Miguel Montero will lead things off.
Sitting now, it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam, and you want to be a big league camera guy? Well, Dave Benzer, a veteran of many campaigns, this is what he got to take a look at as Chris Young tried to take a shot at him. That's a Coors Light Freeze Cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Well, we don't call him Ugly Finder for nothing. As you can tell, he's been hit a few times.
Yep.
Not a couple, a few.
Yeah, a few. Now that's a relative number. That could be a lot.
We've just seen the good side. And the other side. 1-0 to Montero. 2 balls and no strikes. Young to follow.
There's an Ugly Finder.
Yeah, you can't quite read that shirt, but it says Ugly Finder on that shirt. And that is a scary looking dude right there.
Well, Ugly Finders are scary.
Vogelsong has one of the last 2. And you got neither, so it's 3 balls and no strikes. Watch this swing if it's a good pitch to hit. That's a 4-pitch walk. On Saturday, June 2nd, the Giants and Cubs will turn back to Centuries. They'll be wearing the uniforms from 1912. Just check out the time. It's a special 4:15 start. So join the fun. Wear your 1912 outfits to the yard. Go to sfgiants.com to purchase tickets. So Montero takes the walk. So that's 5 out of the strike zone.
Well, you look at the areas where he's missing. And if he's missing below the strike zone, you're not as concerned about it as a pitching coach as you would be if he was missing high. Situation calls for something down around the knees, whether it be a cutter or sinker, something that's going to get a ground ball. That's what he's looking for to get out of this nobody out man on first jam.
Young gets tired of waiting. Young walked and scored in the second, then popped out to Pagan in the 4th inning. One ball, and they'll make it 2 balls and no strikes. That's 6 straight out of the zone.
Again, it was out of the zone, but not by a whole bunch. He was trying to cut that thing on the corner. And to Chris Young's credit, I mean, he's not chasing. He hadn't chased all night long. He walked to the second, popped out the 4th, but he's laid off a lot of stuff and has fallen out of the strike zone.
Three 3-0.
Now he's got to just come right down Broadway. Can't think corner here because you need a strike.
He does. 3 balls and 1 strike. Young took that one. If this is a good pitch, he probably will not take this one. And there's a bullet fair down the left field line. It kicks right to Cabrera. He will throw it into 3rd. So count leverage, and Young took advantage of it.
Well, indeed he did, and that means reverse, second, third, nobody out. This is a big-time strikeout situation. But look at the challenge as he had to come at him. So when you put the pressure on the hitter, and Chris Young responds well, just inside the foul line. And how fair was it? 2 feet fair.
Shane Lukes is headed down to the bullpen. So now if you're Vogelsong, yeah, you'd like to get 3 outs here, but you probably more realistic just limiting the damage. Breaking ball strike. Goldschmidt had an infield hit in the 4th.
Hit 214 with the runners in score position. Not a lot of confidence at 214.
And tight.
Yeah, he'd like to get that second strike on the inner half of the plate. Throw something bell high on his hands, maybe foul it back, take that strike. And there it was. Now he can go back out again with 2 different types of movement. He can take that curveball that he showed at first pitch, or he can throw a little cutter. But he's got 2 shots here, really 3 with an open bag at first base to try and get Goldschmidt to chase. got a little lift in his swing. He has a loop. He has a hole above his hands on the inside corner, and he will chase the pitch down and away.
High down the right field line. Blanco is going to not quite get there. It's a big bounce into the seats for a souvenir. We play out towards Triples Alley. Those pop-ups are almost impossible for a right fielder to get. Terrio, a long run. He's just now getting back to second base. Trouble here in the 6th inning. A walk and a double. To Vogelsong. He will check the runner. 1 out.
He's pitching. Inside, 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 outside, outside, in. Just move it around, move speeds, move movement. And that comeback was as good as a strikeout. Thank you very much. Well, if you're hitting the road, you can't watch the Giants on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Take the Giants with you with MLB.tv. You can subscribe to MLB.tv today to see every out-of-markets Giants game live, online, in HD quality. Go to sfgiants.com and order and get more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere. Gamer Babes are here all the way from Half Moon Bay.
Here's Josh Bell. Low to Josh Bell. In this situation in the 4th inning, Bell popped out to Joaquin Arias in foul territory. Giants now playing the infield at halfway. On a sharply hit ground ball right at the infielders, they will come home. And that pitch is high. Vogelsong is probably being just very careful in pitching around Bell. See if Bell will swing at something weird.
He knows McDonald, the guy on deck. I mean, he doesn't know Bell. So if he wants to help you and go out of the strike zone, great. But you do not have to throw him a strikeout or a strike here.
It's fouled at the plate. You change it?
Yeah.
So Vogelsong getting a little bit of a breather. One nothing Giants, 6th inning. On the ground, Pill coming home, Montero in a rundown, and they'll just tag Montero and the throw to second, and a nice play by Terrio.
Wow. Well, they get what they want. A ground ball, and Montero's coming on contact, and it was kind of a delay. It almost looked like a delayed steal. It wasn't going initially. So he gets the rundown, as Posey has to chase him all the way back to the bag. And Josh Bell, to his credit, heads up running, gets all the way to second base. But here's where they get lucky. An off-balance throw by Posey. And it was Ryan Terrio that saved the air and a run.
And now McDonald's going to be walked intentionally. And Joe Saunders is going to hit.
Let's watch this play by Terrio. You can see the off-balance throw here of Posey. Seeing an opening. And he has to dive to a high backhander, and that saved a run.
You notice Buster Posey looked to make sure after he threw it that somebody was covering home. So McDonald takes the walk. Here's Saunders. Saunders nearly poked one through the right side, but Theriot made a nice play and threw him out in the 5th inning. What you're probably going to see is Saunders will put the bat on the ball. So defensively, you got to be on your toes. Breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's respect right there. First pitch breaking ball. No fear at all. No place to put him. You know you got to throw strikes here. Doubtful that Kirk Gibson would put the take strike on for Saunders.
0-2.
When you swing at a curveball like that, you're going to see another one.
Got him! And Vogelsong pitches out of a 2nd and 3rd and nobody out. Giants are coming up.
Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Right now at Jack in the Box, you can try the new Chipotle Chicken Club. Make it a combo with fries and a drink. And by Ford, with 3 models delivering 40 mpg or better.
One nothing Arizona. The news you want when you want it. Get breaking news, weather updates, and the day's top stories right in your hand. That's right in your hand. Download the NBC Bay Area app for iPhone, iPad, and your Android device today. Right in your hand.
Right in your hand. I'm all about that.
Here's Theriot to lead things off. Theriot has walked and in a long battle. Ended up hitting a fly ball to fairly deep left field. Here he takes high, 1 ball and no strikes. Melky Cabrera on deck, and then Buster Posey. 2-0.
One thing the Giants have not been able to do so far tonight is get that leadoff run against Saunders.
They have not. And a strike right at the belt. It's pitch number 87 for Joe Saunders. And this is foul. It's 2-2. Oh yeah, I'm the man.
Hey, he is the man.
And I'm going to let you know that I'm the man.
All right, do it to your date.
Little pop-up out into shallow right field. for Upton. 1 out. Here come the Milkmen.
They got a great act, don't they? They kind of move around. But when Melky Cabrera comes up to hit, you will definitely see these guys.
And Cabrera tries to lay down a bunt, and he bunts it foul.
Oh yeah, vote Melky. Yeah, these guys, you see them around town, they're always together.
Slowly hit to third, and it's a fair ball. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Having some technical difficulties with Amy G. And that'll bring to the plate Buster Posey. Buster Posey singles sharply up the middle in the 4th inning. Like a line drive to me, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Just fair, too.
And it was an historical hit because it tied Willie Mays for the most hits by a San Francisco Giant in the month of May. So there's some significance to that swing of the bat. And yeah, it's going to look like a line drive and now more in the box score.
See, he's writing down line drive left field. That's our authenticator. Now timeout is called.
Well, Saunders, that happens a lot of when he's out there on the mound because he will freeze things down when he gets men on base, especially in a one-run ball game. You cannot expect a hitter to stand up there and get statued by a guy because he becomes so deliberate.
Just off the plate. One ball, no strikes. Cabrera at first. A 1-0 lead for the Diamondbacks. It's been that way since the 2nd inning.
Matt Vogelsong looking in that dugout for some runs.
Posey's not biting. 2-0.
Angel Pagan chalking up. Get his game face ready to hit after Posey hits. Well, this ought to be something to hit.
Nope. 3-0. Now the bullpen is starting to work its way down the right field line. Brad Ziegler. I'll try it this time. Should be something to hit right here.
Well, if it is 3-0, he's got the green light. You know that.
3-1.
Now decision time with Saunders, who throws a lot of ground balls. 3-1 count. You may see who's Bochy put the run on.
3-1. Boy, late call strike, 3-2, and Giants dugout is losing their mind.
Now they see height from the dugouts, and they know what low looks like from the side. And this looks low, and it is. But I mean, that's his strike zone. He's a low ball guy.
3-2.
Saw a real low strike zone on the last road trip in Milwaukee with Jeff Kellogg, and Giants were chirping all night long, as were the Brewers, as to all the low strikes. But once the strike zone's been set and the guy's consistent to it, you know what it is. It's not like he surprised anybody this deep into the game.
Cabrera goes. Posey drives on left center field. That's going to be a hit. Melky Cabrera is going to score easily. This game is tied.
Well, Saunders comes right back in with another low strike, and Buster Posey golfs it right through the gap. Watch the location. It's right down there. And Posey just goes right to the golf mode. And that is a thing of beauty right there. Tweener.
Not a problem for Melky Cabrera. Buster Posey, RBI number 26. See, catchers combined as a team with Posey and Sanchez, they lead the major leagues.
Now you're getting 38 RBIs out of productivity from your catcher. I mean, that'll make you smile if you're a skipper.
Here's Pagan. And Pagan takes a strike. Hill on deck. Up the middle. McDonald dives. He will have no play. And the Giants have runners at the corners. McDonald saved a run.
Well, that in itself was a nice play. We talk about this guy's ability with the glove. Another example of it. And he did well just to get to this ball going to his left. I think early on he knows he doesn't have much of a play anywhere, but just stopping it from center field keeps Posey at third.
So, Kirk Gibson's coming out when it's time for a change. Think Speedy, oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back.
New pitcher now for the Diamondbacks, Brad Ziegler, the side armor. They go 85, 88 miles an hour with the sidearm delivery with a big hard slider. He will throw changeups to lefties. If you look at his splits, you can imagine that he's much more effective against righties and lefties, which is why Bruce Bochy is pinch hitting Brandon Belt, the left-handed hitter, for Brett Pill, the right-handed hitter. Right-handers hitting 216 against Ziegler. Lefties hitting 286, so a no-brainer. And for Belt, he's got to try and get something in the air, deep enough to score that run from third, keep it off the ground.
Almost got it. Easy.
That's the move in question, and it probably is going to see a rule change in baseball next year. It will go by way of the dinosaur.
Belt has never faced Ziegler before. This pitch outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Posey at third. Pagan at first. And this is chopped foul. A left-hander is always going to get a better look at a guy like Ziegler. If you're a left-handed hitter, you just pick up the ball a lot easier. And if you're Belt, you just don't try to do too much. Not close. 2 balls and 1 strike.
You saw Craig Breslow, the left-hander, getting greased up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Pretty straightaway defense.
Nope. 3-1.
Joaquin Arias getting his game face on.
So Belt takes the walk. It may have been that they had a base.
Well, I agree with you. Did not look to me like he was going after him with his heart into it. I mean, that last couple of takes, they were pretty easy.
Arias has faced Ziegler twice. He's grounded out both times, and that's what Ziegler wants right here, is a ground ball. And the strike, it's 0-1. Infield is back. See Posey at third. Pagan at second. Belt at first. Tap foul, and now Ziegler can go for the strikeout.
Well, and he hasn't showed him the sweeper either. That big flat breaking ball that sweeps across home plate, Frisbee style. 2 pitches, 2 sinkers. You pitch for ground balls early in the count, you pitch for strikeouts late if you get that 0-2 or 1-2 advantage, and he's got it now.
And Arias stays alive. He still hasn't seen it.
Staying right down around the knees with that sinking fastball. Man, it's not an easy chore. You're in that batter's box trying to lift something that's got sink on it when it's below the knees when it's getting to you.
And the 0-2. Tapped back to Ziegler. That's one. And the throw. Got him. It's a double play called by Brian O'Nora. And that'll end the inning. Giants do tie it up. It's 1-1.
Deck? No way!
Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. See Josh Bell 1 for 3 with a single. Saunders out of the game. He threw 99 pitches. Melky Cabrera's got a couple of hits. Buster Posey's got a couple of hits and an RBI. And Vogelsong's still in the game with 100 pitches. And he'll be facing Aaron Hill in the top of the order for the D-backs. Was the call at first, and it was missed by first base umpire Brian O'Nora.
Joaquin Arias beats it out. I mean, that's a situation where you catch a bad break and an opportunity to score some more runs with 2 outs. And Brian O'Nora blew the call. But it is a brand new ball game, 1-1. It felt worse and they didn't score any in that inning.
One and 2. Hill singled in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Affelt in the bullpen. And Hill goes around.
Check out our Chevron pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game. It'll be Ian Kennedy, the right-hander, taking on Tim Lindstrom. And you can check us out right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area tomorrow night with the Giants pregame live at 6:30. That's our Chevron pitching matchup. A couple of aces going at each other.
Not the first time they faced each other. Here's Jason Kubel. Kubel is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
There's Ian Kennedy, Ian the Red.
A bit wide. 2 balls and no strikes.
Just either a bit high or a bit outside, but it didn't miss by much. And you can see a little bit of frustration creep into the facial expression of Ryan Vogelsong. It all evens out. You get one low, you don't get one high.
Cool with the green light. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Not come as a surprise to Ryan Vogelsong that Kubel could be swinging.
Kirk Gibson's pretty aggressive in those 3-0 counts. It's pretty up and down the lineup too. Everybody's got leverage there.
This is a rocket into right center field. That'll be a base hit. And Upton's coming up.
108 pitches on the night for Vogelsong, and you can see how the world is turning with Bruce Bochy. He's got Affeldt greased up and good to go. But he does have a strong belief in this man. And Ryan Vogelsong has earned that. See the pitch count. A couple of bumps in the road in the 4th and 6th. A lot of stretch time there, but a pretty easy in the 5th.
Here's Upton. Upton waves at a pitch, and it's 0-1.
Tight little cutter. With Brandon Bell holding on the runner at first base, there is a hole on the right side, and that cut fastball, it looked to me like the kind of hack that Upton had. He was just trying to poke it through that side. He did not have a lot of lower body in that swing.
Inside corner strike, nothing in 2.
Steve Edlifson has joined Affeldt.
And by design, high fastball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. By design to set up this pitch. And we'll see what Buster Posey and Vogelsong figure out. Throw a fastball in. It stays at 1 and 2 on the foul ball.
He had pretty good balance in that swing. So Vogelsong going to take his time now getting on the rubber.
Can't blame him. And he's digging deep. It may be his last hitter with Montero on deck. And Upton goes around.
Ryan Vogelsong has 8 strikeouts on the night. 7 of them have come to the top 3 hitters in the Diamondbacks lineup. And that one to Justin Upton is a hat trick on Upton. Curveball, and Upton cannot hold up. So I think that strikeout of Upton earned him the right to go after Montero.
Montero is bounced out on a nice play by Crawford. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He walked in the 6th. Here he fouls this one down the left field line and out of play. You get your decisions for a starter by pitching through the 7th inning.
Well, that's where the decisions are. That's where the wins are in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. Vogelsong has been so consistent to get the ball in the 7th and the 8th inning. He's done it every start. I mean, you know that this innings eater is going to get you deep in the game.
Oh, and 2.
Nice little backdoor cutter. Now you can come back the same side of the plate with a 2-seam fastball away, let him chase. You can go front door sink, back door slider, bounce a curveball, elevate fastball in the hand. Lots of options the way he's worked his count to get to the 1-2 advantage. Or the 0-2 advantage, I beg your pardon. Posey wants to elevate.
To left field, Cabrera. Side retired. Vogelsong getting a standing ovation as he departs. AT&T Park. Vogelsong is going to put a helmet on, and that's in case Crawford were to reach. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. And that's your new pitcher right there.
Craig Breslow, the lefty, is the 23rd time he's come in, 1-0 with a 2.2 ERA. Breslow, a veteran. See the strikeouts, 21 strikeouts against 10 walks. I mean, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. He's a 4-pitch guy, former starter. 88 to 90 with the fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. But his two breaking balls are really, they're rough assignments for lefties. And he gets a lot of strikeouts with those breaking balls against those lefties.
Crawford is 0 for 2. He had a good swing right there. It's no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he got a little yucca-do in the half like that. Fred Flintstone would have been proud. Aubrey Huff on deck. So Vogelsong's night has come to a close. And if he's going to get a win, they're going to have to score for him this inning.
All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne. Well, fans may have noticed while the Giants were playing against the Marlins on this recent road trip a sign like this. All right, in Spanish it means "Lo viste," which means "Did you see that?" And Melky Cabrera and Angel Pagan were doing it for the whole series. They're good friends with Reyes and Bonifacio of the Marlins, who actually started the sign. They went over, asked him, hey, we love this. Do you mind if we borrow it? And they did the whole series. It was a good, friendly little gesture and exchange. Lo viste, Dwayne.
Okay, we're watching you, Amy. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Huff hitting for Vogelsong. Lefty against lefty. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. There's Blanco. He's on deck. Huff hits one out to right. Upton is going to track it down. 2 outs.
All right, time now for our AT&T U-verse reverse replay, and we go back to yesterday's Giants victory, and the last out of the game was a deep fly ball off the bat of Ryan Roberts, and Gregor Blanco goes back and hauls it in. And Casilla nails the save, and the Giants get a victory, and Barry Zito is the winning pitcher, and the celebration is on. That's our AT&T U-verse reverse replay. It's a good memory.
Well, considering we thought it was going to hit off the wall. Blanco has bounced out 3 times. And here he pops this one up, and it could be playable. Montero's coming back, but it's out of play.
I mean, this is a Tuesday night crowd. It feels like a Friday night. These folks are into it. And this is a 1-1 ball game. There hasn't been a lot of offense to fire them up. But they are in a festive mood.
What are you talking about? They got to run?
That's not a lot of offense for this team this year. Last 2 years, yeah.
1 ball and 1 strike to Blanco.
Things are changing here offensively for the Giants. Man, this guy's had a lot to do with it.
Trying to reach for Terrio. Two balls and a strike. Saunders, Ziegler, Breslow. And tight, 3-1.
Terrio on deck. Would love to hit with a runner in score position here. And right now, Blanco's got the count in his favor.
3-2.
And a low strike.
Three balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit sharply to Hill, who kicks it around and throws out Blanco. Through 7 innings here at AT&T Park, a 1-1 ball game.
Defense, we go back 2nd inning and nobody out. Miguel Montero comes up, Hits one right back up the middle, and look at the range for Brandon Crawford, who makes an off-balance 360 and throws a strike to Brett Pill, and they get the out. And that is big league defense, and that's your Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
A 1-1 game here in the 8th inning. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. And there's your new pitcher.
Clay Hensley, 24th time he's come in for Bruce Bochy. He's having a good season. 18 strikeouts in 19 innings. He'll have an 85 to 88 mile an hour fastball with lots of movement, lots of location, curveball, slider, changeup, and a lot of heart going out there on that hill. He is a brave arm.
First pitch strike.
If you don't have courage, don't apply for the job of a relief pitcher at this level.
Well, you think that's a big part of it, huh?
Yes, I do.
Oh, and 2. See what Young has done today. He's been on base twice. He walked and scored the only Diamondbacks run in the 2nd inning. And that 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. 1-2. Goldschmidt. And then Josh Bell.
That was a nice 0-2 pitch. I mean, he can go back and do it again. Don't have to throw a strike here.
Got him.
Or you could. He goes indoor, front door with that big curveball. Set up in the outside corner. I think that's where they had designed this to go. Nice frame job. They get that call. And big first out.
On Sunday, June 10th, the Giants take on the Texas Rangers. It's a 1:05 start time. And first 20,000 fans receive a Giants cap presented by Dignity Health. Still great tickets available for this 2010 World Series matchup, sfgiants.com. Here's Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. And that fastball is high. 1 ball and no strikes. So Milwaukee, for the 2nd day in a row, beats the Dodgers, and tonight they do it by a final of 2-1. Milwaukee went in there with a couple of guys, important guys on the DL. Jonathan Lucroy went on the DL. He broke his hand. Cesar Torres was hurt before that Dodger series. Brewers are running through shortstops. 3-0 to Goldschmidt. Cody Ransom is now playing short for Milwaukee.
I always said it before, but right now, a 3-0 count with a guy like Goldschmidt with lots of power. Plan on him swinging.
He is swinging, and he bounces it foul.
You know, it's amazing. I mean, certain organizations will have it happen, and it's a baseball oddity. We saw it with the Washington Nationals, lost 2 catchers in a week. And the Brewers have had problems with shortstops.
3-1. On the ground towards the hole. Crawford from the hole. 2 down.
And you got to be a strong-legged shortstop to field this and get rid of it without a crow hop. Figured he had to hurry onto it, plant, go. And there was a little bit of give in his back foot too. It may have caused the low throw. Watch the back foot slip out, regroup and go. It's almost like he's pitching from a rubber. No crow hop there. It's all arm. And the end result is it's not even close. Nice play.
Here's Bell. Strike to Bell. Bell has had 2 opportunities, the 4th and the 6th, to knock in runs with a lot of people aboard, and he's come up empty twice. This pop-up is out of play, and it's 0-2. For the Giants in the bottom of this inning, it'll be Terrio, Cabrera, and Posey. Oh, 2. On the ground to Crawford. Crawford. Belt. Hensley. Very nice. There's your do-ups. Terrio, Cabrera, Posey coming up. Delivers the top plays and big stories on NBC Bay Area News. For complete sports coverage on your favorite Bay Area teams, turn to NBC Bay Area News at 11. It's been a good ball game here tonight. We have reached the 8th inning. It's a 1-1 game. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Ryan Shaw, the new pitcher for the Diamondbacks. You're going to see a high velocity cutter. Lots and lots of cuts, 92, 95-ish on the velocity, 15 strikeouts against 5 walks. Not an easy guy to score up on the sweet spot because of that cut movement.
Terrio trying to reach here in the 8th. 1 ball and no strikes. Really nice loose arm from Shaw. Two and 0. Terrio walked in the first, and then he flied out to left in the 4th, and he popped out to right in the 6th. There's Cabrera on deck. Shaw needs to throw a strike, and he gets the call there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 2.
Well, we've seen Shaw come in and throw 16, 17 pitches in an inning, all cutters. 100%. And he's got other pitches, but you just don't see him very often.
3 and 2. Now Terrio's done this a lot tonight. Get to this particular spot. And he'll take the walk. We may see a pinch runner now. Maybe not. Tune in to the Murph and Mac Morning Show on KMBR tomorrow morning. Mike will talk about the game with Murph and Mac on KMBR 680, the sports leader. Boys are in a much, much better mood lately, by the way.
Well, yeah. I hope they want to talk about the game tomorrow.
Here's Cabrera. One ball and no strikes.
He's going to try and backdoor that little cutter and hit that outside corner. Multi-hit games. Most in Major League Baseball. Cabrera with 25.
Big chopper into right field. Terrio's going to challenge Upton. He's going to make it.
And that's a new record.
And the Milkmen are going crazy.
I mean, that's 50 hits in the month of May. Yeah. He is not going to want to tear that month off the calendar. That's a remarkable accomplishment for a record that's been around since 1958.
I'd say anytime you top Willie Mays at something, yeah, that's pretty good.
And remember, vote Melky. I know I am. He's been that good.
Here's Buster Posey. Posey's got the only RBI for the Giants in this game. He doubled in the sixth off of Joe Saunders. Infield is halfway. Slowly hit foul past Tim Flannery, and it's 0-1.
Now, when you got the magic wand, you're going to find ground balls that have eyes. And when he was acknowledged by the crowd for the accomplishment of a new single-season month of May record, he tried to deke him. We're not buying it, Panda.
0-1 to Posey.
Got a nice ovation for that here in this ballpark, as well he should.
Not close. 1 ball and 1 strike. Terrio led the inning off with a walk, and then the base hit by Melky Cabrera.
2-hit night for Buster Posey.
Hit out to right field and hit well. Upton's going to go back. He will make the catch. Here comes Terrio, and the Giants take the lead. Get it back.
Yeah, how do you beat cut? You stay inside it. You don't try and pull it. And the thing about Shaw is he's got enough velocity in that cut. He'll supply the power. Well, that's just a classic swing. Reminds you of Will Clark. Reminds you of David Wright.
Garcia up in the bullpen is Angel Pagan will step up. Pagan is 1 for 3. And now he asks for time as Shaw takes too long. Same score here. Is Shaw's at the belt. And Pagan with a base hit to right. Is Cabrera going to challenge him? You bet. Here's the throw. Not in time.
two-hit night for Angel Pagan. And how many times have we talked about the instinct on the base paths from Cabrera? Melky Cabrera just took on one of the really good, strong right field arms in the National League and Justin Upton. And he never hesitated. Right through the hole. He's thinking third base from the get-go. Hits that bag perfect. And he never, ever thought anything else but third base.
Come on, that's old National League baseball right there.
That is. Angel Pagan. You know, his month has been spectacular, overshadowed a bit when his teammate has 50 hits. But he's been as good. The entire outfield has been an incredible energizer for this team. Gregor Blanco, Angel Pagan, Melky Cabrera.
Well, Blazers can't get Charlie Nagy off the mound.
The best single month for hits in the history of the San Francisco Giants, Randy Wynn did in September of 2005, had 51 hits. And Cabrera has got another day of May left.
So here's Belt. Runners at the corners for Belt. Pagan goes. Throw down is a bluff. So Pagan with his 10th steal.
And the Diamondbacks lose the force.
But it also means that it's not going to be Belt that's going to hit.
Steals that one easily.
So Belt will walk. This will be the second walk since he's come into the game. And for the second time in this game, Arias is going to hit with the bases loaded and one out.
See Matt Williams, Alan Trammell. Trammell, the bench coach for Kirk Gibson. Matt Williams, the third base coach.
Arias hit into a double play in the 6th inning as he hit one back to Ziegler.
Well, Montero saw something he didn't like. So they're going to go out and talk it over with Shaw. We watch Joaquin Arias take batting practice, and he will use the right side of the field consistently through his BP round. Because he knows his key is that side of the field. When he tries to get pull happening, he thinks left field and he loses half the field. Different hitter. But when he thinks right field, and that's how you have to beat Shaw.
Wow, almost to the backstop, 1-0.
Not close.
To Arias. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. You can get that ball up. You may get a sacrifice fly, but right now it's a ball and a strike. Shaw deals. 2-2.
That's paint right there. I mean, you know, a guy who throws too wide, that's the easiest takes you've had all year. Then he paints you 2-1 in a corner with cut at 91. That's a rough assignment. Nice frame job there by Montero, who sticks the reception to get that strike.
2-2 pitch. Out of play.
Well, you got to get out and cover that one. One thing we don't see a lot of with Brian Shaw, though, I mean, when he's facing right-handed, most of his cut fastballs go away. He doesn't use that inside corner very much, so guys can dive out there on him.
And another 2-2 pitch. And he hits it on the ground. Hill, McDonald, no chance, run scored. And it'll be an RBI for Joaquin Arias.
Wow, the beauty of having some speed. And Arias really got out of the box well. Not much backswing, and he had a pretty good lead going to first base, and there wasn't much that McDonald could do. Tried to hurry as best he could. But nice heat put on the play by Brandon Belt. And that's a big run.
So Pagan is now at third. Arias at first. Here's Crawford. And Crawford takes low. Melky Cabrera tonight 3 for 4. He scored twice. Down and in. Look at what the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Giants have done tonight.
Well, 7 for 11. But they have been on a tear. It's, you know, it's such a plus when you have the heart of your lineup all going on at the same time. And that's what's happened here the last week.
Crawford will look for a good pitch here. It's 2-0. And he pops it up, and it'll be a souvenir. In the 9th inning, it will be McDonald, a pinch hitter, and then Aaron Hill, the leadoff hitter. First things first, it's 2-1 to Brandon Crawford. Out of play, 2-2. Affelt and Casilla.
Now, if it stays 3-run lead or less, you're going to see Casilla. If the Giants were to have a big inning, Affelt would be the pitcher in the 9th.
Runner goes, swinging a foul. So Crawford stays alive, and Arias returns to first.
Pretty shallow set in left field defending Crawford.
Runner goes down low. Arias will get a steal, his 3rd of the year. And now it's 3-2 to Crawford. Three and two. And the pitch to Crawford, and Crawford skies it out to left. Kubel coming in, And that will end the inning. Giants score twice. Melky Cabrera, Buster Posey. 3-1 Giants. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
Santiago Casilla for the 24th time coming into this ball game, or into a ball game. He's 13 out of 14 in save ops. He did a 93 to 96 mile an hour fastball, curveball slider.
And McDonald takes a strike. Ryan Roberts is on deck. McDonald takes the ball on the appeal, no swing. He's 0 for 2. He was walked intentionally in the 6th inning.
Yesterday 18 pitches, Sunday 18 pitches.
Up the middle, and Casilla stumbles but catches it. 1 out. Hey, it doesn't really have to be pretty.
Nobody wants to hear about the labor pains.
Yeah.
They just want to see the baby. Come on. I mean, a pretty nice little snag goes to a backhand. They're going to forget all that. They're just going to remember the out. And in the end, he gets what he's looking for.
So all the pieces are working after you stumble a little bit, roll around.
Oh, yeah. And you say to yourself, I don't think anybody saw that.
No, of course not. How many games are televised these days? Roberts hitting .227. He had the at-bat to end the game last night, where he really drove the ball well to right field that Blanco tracked down to end the game. The thing that he will do is, I do not care what his average is, he will give you a tough at bats. He's hitting .227. No swing, 2 balls and 1 strike.
How about on the call?
And I thought it looked like a pretty decent pitch.
It would have been a pitcher's pitch, but it's certainly one we've been seeing called a strike.
Hit on the ground towards the hole, but Arias cuts it off. 2 down.
The beautiful thing about Santiago Casilla is that he now throws a 2-seam fastball. I mean, he has for a while, but I mean, he understands it. he'll get ground balls. And there aren't a lot of closers that can tell you that they can get ground balls and get strikeouts. And it kind of makes him unique in that regard. I mean, so many closers are strikeout fly ball guys, but this guy can do both. Get the ground ball and get the strikeout.
Hill takes low. He's 1 for 4. And a strike. That evens the count.
It's that location we're talking about.
One and two.
He's got a good slider tonight. I think he's got a better slider tonight than he did the last couple days.
And that's the ball game. Casilla gets the strikeout, and the Giants take game 2 of this 3-game series. And Mike, tonight they did it by scoring late, and a very nice start for Ryan Vogelsong.
Well, Ryan Vogelsong is like going to the bank. He is so consistent to take his team into the 7th or 8th inning. He's done it in every one of his starts this year. And to the Giants' credit, they scratched and clawed. It came through the 2-spot in the 8th, and it was Casilla and Clay Hensley that shut things down. And, you know, just another really well-pitched, well-played game. The thing that's happening with this team, as we're seeing an increase with offense, we're seeing an increase in their defense.
Final score, Giants 3, Diamondbacks 1. Be sure and Giants post-game live with interviews and the Raptors coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update. Thanks for watching San Francisco Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, and it's part of the NBC Sports Group.